What's up, guys? Welcome back to Railway Empire 2. We are on the Colours of India scenario, part of the Indian DLC. And we are currently on Bombay Tea Party, which is going to lead us into the third section of tasks. We're up to 39% complete at the minute. We need to deliver 60 loads of tea leaves from the Sindh and Gujarat region. So basically we're moving it from here, Kumar Rest, to Bombay. We've currently got 2 trains running. I'm going to increase that to 3, I think. Get more running, and I'm going to put a maintenance depot here. So when we left last time, all I've done since last time, and that was only because a business popped up. I've put tea because we've got tea leaves coming there. I've put tea production, and then in Pune here I've put paper production, and then I've upped the trains running to Bombay just to make it a little bit easier. Now the thing is, what I'm going to do here in Bombay is I'm going to take away the maintenance depot and I'm going to put a dispatch hall there instead. And then I'm going to make sure that all these little commodities where we've got goods coming in, we're going to just make sure we're putting maintenance stations there, just to help with the maintenance of the trains. That means we can then fire trains through quicker without issue. Now I'm going to put here university. We need to demolish. Well, we'll leave it there for now. We'll just leave whatever that is for now. I'm going to bid on that because there's no one else now. We might as well get the extra research. We've got a bit of congestion here. What's this? What are we congested with? Trains being loaded for 4 weeks. So what we need to edit that now, so it's just going with maybe 4. I just want to make sure that we are moving pallets up, you see. But that's really congested up the station, to be fair. So, we're up to 17 out of 60. I'm just trying to think what we can do in this area to really continue to help things grow. We've kind of neglected this little area. This hasn't really been much of an issue. We've got room for another business there, but what would you put there that's going to help this sort of area? Sod it, we'll put that a distillery there. We'll just make sure we're taking some rice down. Sugar down. Did I put sugar? Yeah. And we have the ability then, of course, we might as well increase our goods this end as well, guys. So let's put tea and whatever that is. I really don't even know what that is. See, to me it looks like, I don't know, cotton. That should be fine going that way. We've got the warehouse there already, so it makes no difference. That's flying. And everything's growing up here. I'm not really that interested in connecting Rajkot. It doesn't feel like there's a need to. I think we're going to be heading up this way to this area, and potentially even up to Delhi. I think that's where we're going to be heading. So what we're going to do here, guys, is just allow us to... what have we got going on here now? So what's that waiting for? Oh, that's because that's... not been serviced, right? Okay. So for the sake of it, we'll just put a maintenance at each one of these. So we'll just wait for this to happen, guys. Okay, guys. So I have just fulfilled that task, and now it wants me to continue. So our daily bread. So ensure that our 2 grain businesses in the region of Madhya Pradesh transport 200 wagons with 1 single line connecting Guna, Bhopal and Jabalpur, and then reach 75,000 citizens in Bhopal. So this is this region here. So let's purchase that. Now we're going to leave it on pause, as we really need to think about how we're going to progress here. So we need, what, 2 grain businesses. Well, we don't need 2 of them. So buy that. Switch production. Okay. And we'll change that. Okay. So that immediately completes that task. Okay, so let's get moving up to our next city. So we want to run through.
These rural businesses are not very lucrative for England. Focus on more important things. For instance, the growth of the British Empire. Aid in the expansion of Bombay into a world metropolis. I don't believe it. Bombay is so mighty and grand. Is there anything you and your railways cannot achieve?
So we're gonna run the 6 lines here, and what we're gonna do first off is make that a goods line, because we might as well go as we you know, as we mean to. Doesn't hurt running extra veg in, I'm not gonna lie. Right, so we need to be heading up here. So, and we've got Guna and Jabalpur. So, how do I want to do this? Realistically, we need the station looking like that. But do we just... Because we need a city, we need that connecting them 3 like an L shape. So that's what we've got to do. Now, are we going to use a cola for much? I don't know, but we actually do need to get it connected. We could be cheeky and run 2 stations. Oh, that is disgusting, guys. See how that works. Whether or not it's going to let me do it, I don't know. So what I am thinking here is that we just bite the bullet and run that like that. Wow, that's not a cheap line, was it? That was not a cheap line. So we're going to put our own gridiron in here. So we'll use that as a... I'm going to supply goods via that line. One of these will be an express line, one of these will be a goods line between the city. Because what I'm thinking here is that we run... this line carries on down here to here, and then potentially connect up if we need to, but at least it gives us the chance to get to indoor, and then we'll run a second station between them and wherever else we're going to be heading. I think that's probably the way to do it. So, spent quite a bit of money there. So let's just press play for a minute. Just to get a little bit of cash back. So let's go between these 4 lines. 2 goods, 2 express. We'll run goods on this line. Oh, actually, let's not do that yet. Let's figure out how we're doing the rest of this. We can try. Oh, it's going to let us. It's going to let us. We're taking it. Right, so let's just see what we've got around each area. So we've got wheat there, which isn't necessarily ideal, but we've got chicken up here as well. So wheat and chicken we can run in. And we've also got wheat here. And we've also got wheat there. Oh, what an absolute waste of time, realistically. We've got rice here. And wood here. So if we're going to be supplying the 3 cities with wood, we need to be running it into a warehouse here. Or we run it into a warehouse here. And then just link up the line. Well, that's a waste of time though, isn't it? Realistically. Or we run wood up there. And run it in so that that city. Yeah, we'll do that. Why the bloody hell not? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, guys. Okay, so let's just call that main. Right, new rail line. There, down the first line. Okay, that's going to be our goods line. I'm not sure where. Oh, there. Okay. get the rail lines established, and then we focus on the goods coming in to the cities. Okay, right, so we're going to warehouse here. With wood, rice, wheat. Do you know what we're going to do? Messed up just a little bit there, guys. Nothing major though. Nothing major, just a little bit of a mess up. Because we're warehousing here, I just want to keep a free line for goods. Oh, we can't get that there just yet. You dirty, dirty. Oh, you're even dirtier. Question is, can we run that? Oh, game, you're being good to me. Why are you being so nice to me? Dirty big bridge though, just to get some bloody wheat in. Okay, so we have already moved 26 loads of goods. We should start seeing growth, hopefully very soon. We need to new rail line between there and there. That can run as express. Realistically, there's no point running goods up at the minute because there's nothing it needs. that we can supply. Let's see what this takes. Hopefully, some goods. So let's maybe increase that now to 4 trains. And just give it a minute to play and see what happens. So goods have started moving. It's not great, and we're currently not seeing any growth at all in Bhopal. We're not seeing any wheat. We're not seeing any sugar. So we're going to have to move sugar from somewhere. We have sugar here. So the question, we could, I think we could actually run a train. No, we can't. We can move a train. We just need to be productive with our tracks. Because that's a goods line, that's fine. So we're doing a new rail line that goes from there.
The freight traffic ensures that our foodstuffs reach every last corner of the region.
Hold on, what's going on there? Oh, okay. That's better. New rail line then from there to there, although we can't use it to warehouse. We can use it to help grow though, until we can get access to sugar a bit further up. At least that way we're doing. The 200 wagons have already moved, so that's happened really quickly, and we just need to now get the 75,000 citizens in Bhopal. Look at that, we've already done Mumbai Mania, which it didn't even see that one happen, which is 100,000 people in Bombay, but that's, yeah, that's fine. We've only just reached it though as well. We need cloth and dresses. So the question is, can we get cloth and dresses moved down? We've got dresses there, and we've got cloth there, so potentially yes. Because that's actually grown really, really quickly, without kind of even my knowledge. So let's get that moving. Oh, and yes, this is something I did. I decided to link up for these two train stations here. So yes, we can get dresses. I would presume, moving down to Bombay. And I reckon we could probably up that to 10. Not bothered about getting that linked up, to be fair. My most important bit now, of course, is Bhopal. So let's just look at what we've got. We've got all the current ingredients now. So the next one is chicken. Which is Jabalpur. So we need to get chicken connected. A nice cheap line, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just $1 million. Just $1 million to get chicken. I think we purchase this. And I think we also purchase that. Oh, it's just the lines are completely empty. As are the trains. But we should see now the Paul needing chicken any second. It's up to 26,000 citizens, so we're definitely going to need it. So this is all just about getting this growth over here now and hitting the right notes with goods. We can head down to Indore here because they've got wood. So what we're going to do here is 2, 4, 6 lines. Because why the hell not? Not like I'm running out of money anytime soon again now. These scenarios, although very slow to begin with, pick up pace so quick and money just becomes kind of like not an object. I haven't took a bond out for ages. Which is great. So, new rail line from there to there. What I do think I should do though is run that to go through like that instead. So we can run a cheeky train through from there just to there to help just, you know, help growth. Let's have a check how our warehouse is doing here. Slow, super slow growth, really. At least we're starting to see some sort of growth though in the area. It's taking its damn time. It's like starting a brand new scenario. Just you can pump goods everywhere, but goods aren't moving. Realistically, that's kind of how it is. Just because you've got 3 such small cities, and you need to get them done quite quickly, right? So we should see chicken now moving from Jabalpur. There we go. So we've got chicken moving now. So that's, yeah, another commodity. We should be growing really quickly. And then we'll also have wood coming from here once we reach 35. That's once we actually decide to put a train on it, I guess. I don't even think we've run. What have we run here? We'll run that as a freight train. I don't think that's going to take anything, personally. I think that's going to be a... it's going to be a pretty boring... pretty boring route for a little bit. Oh, God. I don't think it's going to take any goods up at all, to be fair, between there and there. It's going to run absolutely empty. It might bring wooden pallets back, it might do something like that. And you know what? What might be a great... I don't know. I don't think it would be a great idea. I don't know. I was thinking we move sugar to here and warehouse it. And then we sugar here and warehouse it again. But then that's moving it 3 or 4 times and it's pointless. We might as well just wait for access to sugar. So all we can really do here, guys, is just you know, look at what goods we need to fulfill. So next it's pallets, which we've got, and we've got veg because it's in here. So that is the next two commodities already sorted for us, no issue. Well, then we've got another one there if we need it. We've got that one there when we need it. And we've got tea there when we need that as well. So for now, guys, you're just waiting for cities to grow. So we're going to cut the video here until we're almost there. Right, so we're up to 71,000, guys, and let me tell you, I've done nothing but push this city to grow. We've now connected up the wall. I've connected up the herbs and spices to a warehouse here in Jabalpur. I've connected more corn up to Jabalpur. What else have I done? Oh, yeah, so I've connected these cities down here now. I've not really done anything fancy in regards to making them grow. I have literally just, I've put a second station there. Nothing's actually run into it. I just wanted it for ease. But I've actually ended up connecting via like a line here. We circles round and feeds Nanded and Veed, whatever it's called. And I've put a wood train to it as well. I was pretty much kind of like just finding things to do. What else have I done? Not a great deal. Have I got room in this warehouse here? Yeah, I have. So we'll put these tea leaves in as well, just because we can. Doesn't hurt to have extra tea leaves in, I guess. I'm just filling the time while I'm waiting for it to be done. We've got a blockage here somewhere. What's going on? Let's delete that line now. Yeah, so literally all I have done is feed it. I've put a distillery here. We've got room for a new business here, so let's look at what's ideal. There's no wood up here. Could put dresses here, simply because obviously we make
significantly to the economic development. The food production in the region has recovered from the mismanagement of the English. Food is now readily available and affordable for everyone. Somehow you managed to put our schemes into motion despite the interference by the Crown. Next, I would like to expand northwards. Delhi will be the terminal stop of our line. With that, our rail network will connect all of India. However, we will have to deal with the territory on the way there first. It was in Mughal hands for the longest time, and even after the deposition of the last great Mughal of Delhi, it is still very much influenced by the Islamic Maratha. It would be wise to get on the locals' good side by connecting them to the rest of India via the railway.
Okay, guys, so we've finally completed that task, and let me tell you, we've only done it with a couple of months spare. Been a pretty tough part of the scenario. So this is going to be the last part. We're going to be moving over to the last hurdle, which will be part number 4. We've only completed 62% of the task list. We've got 27 million, so we're not going to be doing too bad. So our next is to move to the city of Jaipur, which is there. So we've got a direct connection anyway, so that's not going to be too bad. Make 11 different goods available there. That might be a little bit more difficult. And then reach 120,000 citizens in this region. So this is where our next focus is going to be, but we're still not moved up to Delhi. So that looks like that's still to go yet, guys. So join me in part 4, where we'll take on this next part of the scenario. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.